Well, we probably had the most snowfall we have ever had here on the homestead. Probably between, depends on where you're at, between 7 and 10 inches of snow came down last night. There was one place where I found 11 inches, but that was just one small area. But yeah, anywhere, they expected around a foot maybe or less, but they ended up being around 8 or 9, 10 inches in most places. Anyway, it's really cold. It's only still about 30 degrees. First thing I did when I got up this morning is I put some more hay out, a new hay bale out for the sheep, new round bale, because they were definitely like, what is going on? This is not normal weather. And so I gave them a new hay bale. And right now I'm out here by our pavilion and walking up here. This is where I did that video a while back on pulling out the stump with my tractor. That was a crazy video. And here's our 2,500 gallon water tank up here, up this hill. And then I'll take you over here. You can see this pathway. It's just a winter wonderland. Yeah, it's really deep here actually. A lot deeper than it was down there. But it's a winter wonderland. And through there is a trail. You can't really see it right now because the branches have been bent down so far. Anyway, really nice, picturesque. I saw some articles on the news today about chickens and how eggs are gonna hurt you. Can't eat eggs, they might make you sick, so you should probably avoid them anyway. I got some articles to share with you. Let me get back to the studio. Okay, we're back. You're not going to believe these articles. It's going to absolutely make your eyes bleed. Let's go ahead and get into the first one. From CNN, that bastion of truth. High egg prices may tempt you to start your own backyard flock, but chickens carry some health risk. With egg prices rising, more people may be shopping for their own backyard chicken flock. But before you begin to build a coop and subscribe to Chicken Whisperer, I didn't know that was a thing, health experts have a warning: caring for backyard chickens is not as easy as bringing home a cute new kitten. And keeping chickens can come with a handful of serious, mind you, health risk, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Chickens can spread bacteria. Oh no, I've got to get rid of my chickens. I can't have chickens around here if they spread bacteria. Get rid of those chickens now. You need to take extra precautions when handling the chickens and their eggs. What is this ad they have here? Again, my eyes are bleeding. Backyard poultry specifically can't have salmonella germs in their poop and on their bodies, even when they look healthy and clean. I think you have bacteria in your poop, even though you look healthy and clean, Dr. Kathy Benedict, a veterinarian epidemiologist with the CDC. The bacteria can live on the bird's beak, feathers, or feet, as well as their digestive tracts, and can spread to the areas around where the birds live and onto a person's clothes, hands, or shoes. This can get the people around them sick. Folks, when you go out to look at your chickens, you better be fully suited up in all of your PPE gear. And then when you get back from your chickens, you better have your temperature checked. Just over the past year, there have been several multi-state salmonella outbreaks. Backyard flocks have been connected to at least 1,200 people getting sick with salmonella. At least 225 people were hospitalized, and there were 2 deaths. A whole 2 people died that were connected somehow to backyard poultry in 2022 alone. In all of 2022, there have been a magnanimous amount of deaths. A whole 2 people. Yeah. That's been happening over the last several years. At least 1,000 cases have been reported each year, Benedict said. We expect that there are many more than that don't necessarily get reported to public health. A hidden danger. Chickens can also expose people to the Campylobacter bacteria? That sounds especially dangerous. Neither bacteria typically makes the bird sick, but both can cause diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps in people. That's why they call it crampy bacter, whatever. Benedict said people who have weakened immune systems, including people with diseases like cancer, diabetes, kidney, or liver problems, as well as young children, need to take extra care around backyard chickens since they can experience more severe illness if they become infected. We have reached the pinnacle of germophobia. I mean, in our everyone is scared to death. They have no problem going into a fast food place and having some schmuck making minimum wage back there who barely graduated high school, if graduated high school at all, and him making your sandwich. But backyard chickens? Now that's going to kill you. There are steps to keep people safe. If you decide to get your own chickens, the CDC cautions parents to keep their children under the age of 5 from touching the animals. With older children, parents should supervise their interaction. The chicks may be cute, but little kids especially are much more likely to get sick with salmonella because their immune systems are still developing. Don't kiss or snuggle your backyard poultry. Don't eat or drink around them, Benedict advised. Backyard... How about, does eating them count? Does that count? Can I eat them? Backyard birds and their accoutrement should stay in the backyard and out of the house to keep the bacteria confined to where the birds live. People may also want to keep coop shoes and shoes that you use exclusively when you interact with your chickens. The homesteaders and farmers in the audience right now are pulling out their hair. Do you have your own chicken shoes? Leave a comment below. As far as handling the chicken eggs, people should collect them right away and not let them sit in the nest, since they can become dirty or break. Has this person ever seen a chicken egg that comes from a coop? I mean, an actual coop? Yes, they're covered in poop. They are dirty. It comes out of a chicken's butt. You can find our Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets t-shirt for sale right down below, teespring.com. They come out of a chicken's butt. They have poop on them. Once the eggs are collected, if there's any dirt, it should say poop there, you should use a fine sandpaper, brush, or cloth to wipe away the dirt. Don't wash the eggs with water because cold water can pull germs into the eggs. Yeah, that's what I do. I sandpaper all my eggs as soon as I bring them in the house. Right away, before anything else gets done, sandpaper. The CDC recommends people refrigerate their eggs to keep them fresh. The cooler temperatures also slow down the growth of germs. Am I the only person on planet Earth in the homesteading community that just collects the eggs and lets them sit on the counter forever until I eat them? Am I the only one? When you cook the eggs, you should make sure the yolk and the white are firm again to reduce your exposure to the bacteria. Eggs sunny side up? No. Over easy? Nope. Can't do it. Bacteria. At the CDC, we want to protect people's health, but we also understand that people have these close relationships with their chickens. We love this animal-human bond, Benedict said. There's just a safe way to do it. How did humanity survive for thousands of years? Without the CDC, I don't understand. All right, as stupid as that was. Next article. Over at newspunch.com, scientists warn eggs are causing thousands of people to suddenly form blood clots. Oh, I got to be careful with this one, folks. I got to be careful. I got to be real careful. According to a new study, a nutrient found in eggs increases the risk of blood clotting. Okay, listen, here's the deal. I'm not even going to read this because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm rethinking my options here. Instead, let me just say that I have seen a number of studies before the world just went upside down years ago that do seem to indicate that eating eggs can give you higher cholesterol, higher blood pressure, can give you some issues if you have heart problems, things like that. But the issue I've always had with those studies that have come out is that those are store-bought eggs that are raised in conditions that I would never have my chickens in or feed them the things that those chickens are eating. Does that make sense? I have never seen a study talking about actual farm-raised eggs where chickens actually free range, like in the weeds and stuff like that, eat grasses and bugs and whatever else they can get a hold of. I've never seen a study on those sorts of eggs. I think that those are inherently much healthier. I'll eat almost, if I can, if it's there, because I love high protein. When I started exercising and working out, I started building muscle mass, and I like eating a high protein diet. I will sit down and eat 5 or 6 eggs a day. And there are people out there who said I should have died a long time ago, and my blood pressure is really good right now. So, because I do supplements, I do lots of it, I exercise regularly. So it's like I know that there's healthy eggs out there. And I've been eating them for years, and I will continue to eat them. But what this is going on, what this article is about is there's something happening out there. And we're trying to find any excuse possible, any other scapegoat to blame that thing that's going on out there on something else. And eggs, why not eggs? Let's blame it on the eggs. Let's blame it on the chickens. Let's blame it on climate change, whatever. But I'm going to be careful here. I'm not going to go down that road. All right, we'll leave it at that. That's enough. If you're interested, leave a comment below. I want to know what you think about the insanity. Are chickens the new fourth horseman of the apocalypse? Are we all going to die because of chickens? Chickens are dangerous. Leave a comment below. Also, check out our merchandise, teespring.com. You can find our Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets t-shirt. If you like Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets, you can find it linked below, teespring.com. Just go to the Teespring website. It's on that website. Also, you can find our favorite shirt, our Stupid Should Hurt shirt, our best-selling shirt. If you buy that shirt, you will absolutely get comments every time you wear it out in public. Because most people, when they see it, they're going to agree with you. Stupid should hurt. If we had more hurt in this world, there'd be a lot less stupid. All right. See you next time at the Homestead. Bye! This is Grandma. Grandma survived the Great Depression. She survived the Great Depression because her supply chain was local and she knew how to do stuff. Grandma was smart. Grandma told us to make do with what you got. She also said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Homesteading is all about self-reliance and declaring ourselves to be independent from the system. We grow our own food, we raise our own animals, and doing these things helps safeguard our families from the unpredictable world that surrounds us. But what about banking? I love being my own power company, but what about being my own bank? Right now, our country is over $30 trillion in debt and rising. The Fed keeps printing money, and the Congress won't stop spending money. Staying attached to the modern banking system and their investment vehicles is like putting all of your eggs in one very, very fragile basket. On one side, you have the threat of inflation and your savings value floating away. And the other side is a possible deflationary stock market collapse, just like what happened in the 1930s. Genesis Gold Group is like a basket holding eggs, and these eggs are impossible to break. History shows us that all paper investments have and will return to their intrinsic value eventually. Zero. But gold, silver, and other precious metals have never, ever been worthless. In every collapse throughout history, people have turned back to precious metals to find monetary value. If you have a 401k, an IRA, or a savings account where you're literally watching the purchasing power inflate away, give Genesis Gold Group a call right now. Today, this instant. They can develop a strategy for you and the days ahead. I can tell you how I raise sheep, I can tell you how I raise chickens, or the best way to grow tomatoes, or how to hook up a solar panel. But Genesis Gold Group is your best shot at safeguarding your hard-earned savings and investments during this increasingly turbulent time in history. The link and phone number is in the description below, or visit their website at genesisgoldgroup.com. And be sure to say you heard about them from An American Homestead. Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of An American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. I'll wait.